Just thinking about it gives me a chill. There were some cold nights on those streets. Yep, I was homeless. 45 years old with my little shopping cart, you know, the kind like you take to the laundromat. I figured it was better than one of those Safeway carts. That was a dead giveaway you were homeless. I used to keep my clothes folded nice and neat inside of it so that it looked like I was just coming from the laundromat. No one would be the wiser. I also had my cardboard in it, and not just any cardboard. I called it Cadillac cardboard. Altogether, it's 2 pieces. That's a box spring and a frickin' mattress. It wasn't always like that for me, though. I was a hairdresser, a bartender, a DJ, and MC at a comedy club. I had a nice place. My fiance, Richard, a happy-go-lucky guy. You're killing me, Smalls, but I still love your crazy ass. We had a nice place. We traveled a lot. We went to Cabo San Lucas. I had mutual funds, stocks, 30 grand in my savings. And I owned my own car. Sounds great, right? Well, throughout this time, I suffered frightfully with bipolar manic depression, severe anxiety, and suicidal ideation. Drugs and alcohol utterly made it worse. I found myself creeping down a torturous, tangled, vicious cycle. And in and out of mental institutions, my friends and family began to distance themselves from me. I can't do this anymore. Your family doesn't want to help you, and neither do I. I lost everything, including Richard. He left me after 20 years for somebody else. I would have left me too. So I put myself in rehab, successfully completed a 90-day program, moved into a master bedroom with a patio and petunias. I met a guy, Spender. He's tall, flirtatious, handsome. With a cheeky grin, he says he likes me. He came with drugs and alcohol too. And I liked them. So I said adieu to my petunias and hit the road with Spender. We worked our way up from Monterey to San Francisco. And in 6 months, I'm a junkie, sleeping in the alleyways in the Mission District. But on this particular day, I'm feeling just peachy. I'm in the alley with 2 OGs, you know, old gangsters, having a beer, cigarette in hand, breeze is blowing. It's a beautiful day. Got my scarf wrapped around my neck like I'm motherfucking Audrey Hepburn. And a car rolls by. And 2 guys yell out, "Hey, Ma, how you doing?" What's up? Now, I'm so used to getting solicited for sex at this point, I'm ready to yell, "That ain't my get down, asshole." But before I can say anything, say, "Hey, you look like you've had money." Well, you know I'm listening now, because don't you know who I am? I don't belong out here. Of course I've had money. They gesture me over to the car. I bite. "We've got an opportunity. Why don't you get in the car?" I need money. I get in the back seat. The driver, with his seat leaned way back, long dreads, an obvious partner in crime, and the passenger with his seat in the same range, with a fresh cut and his line done real neat. I sense that Fresh Cut is the business guy because he talks quick and sharp. "Do you know anything about this new banking system?" Well, game recognizes game, and I've been on the streets a minute. I know a little bit about it. So, how about if we put you up in a hotel for the night? Wow, I thought. Bed, shower, toilet, soap. I'm game. Now, L is a silver-tongued snake charmer, and I was the snake. And whilst in mid-trance, I loved his rehearsed spiel. He said they were going to Las Vegas in the morning. Was I in? Hell yeah, I was in. They pick me up the next morning. And first stop is to go get a passport photo of me. And then after a few more preparations and getting some people together, we were on the road that night. I slept most of the way there, much needed. And I wake up and it's morning, and there we were. We're in Las Vegas, baby! Oh, we stop at McDonald's, and for the first time in months, I get to use the bathroom without sneaking in. And most of my recent meals have been found on the top of garbage cans. And today, this meal was mine. I guess you could call it my happy meal. Well, off to Motel 6. And I find myself bunking with 4 black guys and only 2 beds. This is awkward. Elle gets a room with his girlfriend Dora, and I get the feeling she does not want anything to do with me. First stop, Pops, an OG for sure. He's got a bum shoulder and a pimp to go along with it. Gives me $11 for a tall boy and a pack of cigarettes. And so the routine began, day after day, promising me big money and drugs, and week after week, promising me I'd go home, but I don't. Pops is the nicest to me, so I ask him if I can use his phone. And he says, it comes with conditions. You can't tell anybody I let you use the phone. You can't tell anybody where you are, and you can't tell anybody what you're doing here. So who I really want to call is Spender. So I sneak around back to a little stairwell. Spender, Spender, please answer, please answer. He does. He's livid. And I'm homesick. Where are you? And what are you doing? I can't say. What do you mean you can't say? Tell me where you are and tell me what you're doing. Okay. I'm in Las Vegas. Las Vegas? Do you know what they do with people in Las Vegas? They kill people and dump their bodies out there. Oh my gosh, they're not gonna kill me. They said we're gonna make big money. Oh yeah? How are you gonna do that? Again, I just can't say. Oh my God. Just give me their license plate numbers then. They're all rental cars. You know what? I gotta go. And I sold your car. What? Hello? Well, first stop to get me something to wear. Elle gives me an ID. My picture's on it. It was me, but it wasn't me. But it was me, only the name had changed. He said all I had to do was remember a social security number, and the Macy's account was mine. 9 numbers. That's easy enough, I guess. It worked. I went and bought myself a designer scoop neck, black and teal summer dress. Next night, Elle teaches me the new banking system. Back and forth we go at an exponential speed. Just deposit slip, cash, give them the ID. Don't forget to take the ID back. Don't forget to take the ID back. Ooh, next day, they send me in with a seasoned veteran. We go to the bank. She walks in, blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl, Elle's girl, Dora. She goes in with an incredible confidence, and I still get the vibe she doesn't want me anywhere around her. Just like that, in less than 5 minutes, she's got $5,000 cash in her hand. I don't know why, but this is like a whole new drug to me. Next stop, I'm up. Ooh, I'm a little nervous, but I'm thinking, checks, money, deposit slips, social security. Oh, Geez, my body and my brain don't feel in sync right now. My adrenaline's rushing so hard, I can barely breathe. I just don't forget to get the ID back, the getaway cars. I don't know. I go into the bank.
Ma'am, just what is it that you're withdrawing $5,000 for?
A truck? A new car?
Would you please have a seat? It'll just be a minute.
Now, one thing I forgot that Elle said and made very clear, if they ask you to have a seat, the play's gone bad. Get out. So what do? But politely take a seat. Ooh, try not to panic. Don't get nervous. Now Elle's blowing up my phone. I assure him that they're coming back with the ID any minute now. The bank manager and someone else are coming straight for me. Run! Oh my God. I went to go for either one of the two getaway cars and I blew it. I ran across a 6-lane highway. To this day, I don't know how I got crossed, but as I'm maneuvering across the highway, Spender calls and somehow I managed to answer. What are you doing? I'm running for my life. As I dodged through a few more cars, I tucked into a corner phone store. I was paralyzed. Elle calls and says,
We gotta pick you up. Where are you?
I said, I'm across the highway in a phone store. Elle tries to coax me out, but I see a fire truck. For all I know, I think they're there for me. He assures me they're not. I go out to the car. First thing Elle asks me is,
Did you get the ID back?
No.
What did I tell you? Get down and stay down in the back of the car till we get out of town. Are you stupid or something? Did you do it on purpose?
After about 10 minutes of this, I'm sobbing in the back seat. Dora finally puts a halt to it. Elle, knock it off. It was her first time. You're such an asshole.
Okay, look, Ma. When you do your first bad play, it's a good thing, because then you'll know that look when they're onto you, and you'll never do it again. You're gonna be real good at this, Ma. Real good.
After that, we started traveling together like a family. They made me feel like I was part of something big, that I'd definitely been recruited into the gang. We were drinking Dom Perignon, Cristal, and only the best VSOP. And we had our drugs sent to us, UPS, to the hotel, no less. And shopping from True Religions, Prada, and Gucci. We were balling. They would put on 2 chains for me, and I would twerk white girl style. They'd be my cheerleaders. Go, Mom! Go, Mom! Go, Mom! Yep, instead of Ma, they now called me Mom. Even Dora. And I like being called Mom. I never had any kids of my own. I don't know, maybe the drugs and alcohol just screwed up my system or something, but I tried. I just don't know. It never happened. But when I'm with Elle and we pass by a sales booth or go to rent a car, they ask if we're traveling together, and he says, "This is my mom, and we're on vacation."